Welcome to Herbert. I'm Kennedy.
And I'm Tyler.
And we own Herbert's Vintage and Coffee.
So Herbert is actually my first name. We kind of laugh about it within our family.
I thought it was a joke.
But when we were trying to figure out a name, Kennedy suggested Herbert's because it just sounds like an older name. But hey, that'll be unique.
I always loved finding like a unique piece that I was personally drawn to and that spoke to me, and I liked the idea that like no one else had this.
The first piece of vintage clothing that I sourced, that I found, that really changed things for me. It was a 1960s military, they call it like a slant pocket jungle jacket from the Vietnam era. Very stylish. Was obsessed with the concept of finding these old pieces that were utilitarian by nature, extremely fashionable by accident. We have kind of stuck to what we like as far as old stuff. My favorite piece in the shop is this pristine 1950s Levi's shorthorn fringe jacket. If you know what it is, you may want to buy it.
It's hard to pinpoint an exact moment. It always felt like we were maybe a little bit delusional about starting this. We had quit our jobs and moved to Charleston. Planned a few pop-ups that we were going to do while we were working as baristas here. One of my good friends who actually lives in Park Circle, she was a big part of us opening the space initially as well. Like, she designed our logo, and she also painted our logo on the side of the building, and she's been a huge help in this.
Yeah, we sell our prints in the shop too. So our friends Aaron and John own the laundromat. Yeah, they had this space in the back that wasn't being utilized. You kind of had to see the vision. We had to, kind of take a leap of faith.
We kind of knew the neighborhood before we landed here. Like when we visited, even years before it was even an idea, we would go to Rebel Taqueria and Park Circle, and really liked the area and the history of the Navy base. Primary colors for whatever reason.
I love the vintage nautical colors.
Once we found a lot of those items, I picked paint colors based on the items that we already had, and even the tile that we use for our bar. I
would say we bring the mountains, the coastal elements, obviously the Charleston area, but also we bring some of the western elements as well, because people walk in and they say, "Oh, this reminds me of Asheville, North Carolina, or Austin, Texas." Funny, because you got all these different areas that are very different. When you walk in the door, it kind of hits the senses. You like what you feel and see, but you don't know exactly what you're looking at. And they'll see something new almost every time they walk in. Yeah.